Hi, you are welcome in the WebGIS course, and the course code is 613. And for this course, we will provide you the PPTs, we will provide you the video tutorial, we will provide you the data also, so you can practice using the same data which we will use in these videos. So for WebGIS, we will prepare 4 videos, part 1, 2, 3, 4. The part one will be for we'll talk about the introduction, background, evolution, or the platforms available for ArcGIS Online. And the part one we will discuss the ArcGIS Online overview. In the part two, we will talk about the how we can add the data in ArcGIS Online. There will be different types of data. The data which will be used will be given and will be provided to you for your practice. In part 3, we'll learn how we can analyze that data. There, in the form of analysis, we can talk about the spatial analysis, some kind of geostatistical analysis, and there may be some hotspot analysis using this ArcGIS Online platform. And in part fourth, finally, we'll talk about how we can create the application. And the most important will be how we can share the content, direct sharing using the URL, or if you are interested to insert or embed that map into your website, then you can do it. So there are 4 parts, and this is the first part for you. So let's discuss in brief that what is WebGIS. Actually, WebGIS is the combination of 2 words like web and JS. So web removes the constraints of distance in cyberspace and thus allows us the freedom to interact with JS applications globally and access information almost very quick, instantly. So in case of evolution of JS, you can understand as internet was developed gradually JS, WebJS was also developed. In case of WebJS advantages, we can understand that there are many more advantages for government and non-government organizations. WebGIS can help us, like it has a global reach. We are working immediately, we can share it to all over the world, and a large number of people can use our they can visualize and they can use our work. It is less costly also, and it is easy to use, and it can be used by many more people. And online platforms are many more. If we talk about WebGIS, some platforms are freely available and some are paid. So the paid WebGIS platforms are more advanced in case of some, if you want to do some analysis, then paid applications are very nice. But freely available applications are also very they are providing us many more things. We can create the maps, we can share the maps, we can analyze the maps, and we can do many more things. And there are many more platforms like ArcGIS Online, of course, is a very robust platform which we will discuss in detail. We will discuss through all, the part 2, 3, 4. We will discuss the online GIS only, ArcGIS Online. But another platforms like Google Earth Engine, like Google Maps, and the Map Server, the Mango, all these platforms, and that is QGIS. All these platforms are also very nice for our WebGIS work. Then ArcGIS Online overview. In the next, we will discuss something related to Google Earth Maps, Google Maps, and we will discuss the ArcGIS Online overview. So we'll talk about the online platforms for WebGIS. First, let's talk about the Google Earth. So Google Earth is open right here, and there is a simple structure. The top you will see the menu bar, and on the left side here this is the sidebar. If you want to see, it will appear like this. Otherwise, you can hide it here also. So this sidebar is divided into three parts. Very important thing. First is search, second is the places, and the third is layers. So the places, the search part is up to you. Whatever place you will write, it will search for you. The second place is the places. This it is just like table of content, as you have seen in the ArcGIS. And the last one is layers. So all these layers are administrative control, means we cannot change these layers. And if suppose we want to see the roads, then we will click here and we can zoom in and we can see the roads. It will show us the roads of any place. Similarly, we can see the weathers. It is also very nice, and we can see the another things like something related to global awareness. Many more things are given here. Some important international projects going on all over the world. So if you want to see the WWF projects, so all these layers are well prepared, and these layers are given by the Google Earth. Means these are uploaded by the Google Earth here and given by many different organizations and agencies. So this is all about the layers. You can explore very interesting part, and the places whatever work you will do here on this Google Earth, it will show you here in my places. And you can create the folders. You can create the place mark from here, path, polygon. Suppose if you want to create, suppose if you want to make a folder of your personal work like AS, okay, and within AS if you want to add anything like some path, then you can add the path. This is the path here. So this path, if you want to play a tour, then you can make a tour like this. So it will move from your point of origin to the point of destination. So this is the way you can do many more things here also. Okay, let's stop it for a moment. Then, okay, next you can add the place mark also here. You can give the name like this, and all it will be saved. Whatever work you are doing here, like you can make the polygon also, polygon here also, and you can make the different styles, fill and outline. You just outline by different, the width here. You can choose the color. Okay, like this. So this is the polygon, and this polygon, if you are interested to give some properties like relative to ground here, you can make like this here. And if you want to make it filled and outline, then altitude here you can give the altitude. And okay, and this one, when you will change it, when you will change its tilt, then it will appear to you view. Okay, here you can change the tilt. So when you will change the tilt, this is the heading tilt. You can make here 75. Okay, so because this polygon, the sides are you can change relative to ground. Okay, absolute something, extend edges like this. And if you want to make up and down something like this, so you can make a beautiful models also of the buildings to demonstrate something related to your work. Means in the work may be related to uh, urbanization or urban plan, like that you can do. And you can add another things like you can add the tour also, photo, imagery overlay. So if you will explore, you will find many more things here. So here, this is the brief introduction what you can add within your folder. The similar things you can add from here also, like add place mark, add polygon, as I have done here. You can add here. Okay, so like this, and you can add the place mark here. You can write, and you can change the icons here, and you can make a path also. Suppose here, this is the search. You can search any place. Adigrath. So in Adigrath, you can make a line here running from west to east. And if you want to see the elevation profile, which is used in many uh, studies, then here elevation path you can make the elevation profile. So as you are moving from west to east, the elevation profile you will get here a graph. So as you are moving from west to east, you will see this is the elevation profile here. You can mark any place, like it looks like a valley here. When you will mark it like this is a, it will be highlighted. This is a valley type. And some water is also must be moving from the middle part here, something here. Okay, this is the way. So when you will see this graph, you will see the maximum slope, average slope, elevation, gain, distance, elevation. And if you can means print a screen, or you can use this graph in your studies for any place. If you want to give the elevation profile of any area, then you can give this way. And this was all okay. And okay, you can add the image overlay. You can see the historical images. For instance, if you will see, this is Adigrath University here. Okay, and you see this is the recent change here. You will see this is the park. It is not fully shown here. Yeah, so if you want to see the historical image, then this is 9th of June 2020. And if you will see the, if you will go back 2018, you can see there is no park. So sometimes of the evidence is based to you can use the Google Earth for making some evidences, like okay, this time this was not here, and after this building was constructed, like that. And if you'll go back, then you can see here the university will also disappear. 2016, 14, 2013, half of the university is constructed, under construction. Thereafter, you can, if you will go back 2004, the where this time the university is, it was the agriculture area, and some of these scattered settlement is found here. So you can see that what was the effect of the university constructed here, how many houses were displaced, how much agricultural land was, and how many trees were removed. So such type of studies can also be done with the help of Google Earth. At a smaller area, if you are interested to digitization something, you can take this area and you can make the place mark here, and in each place mark this easting and northing you can mark, and you can write, you can make it okay, and thereafter you can export this image, this slide, and thereafter you can georeference in ArcGIS. So in ArcGIS also you can digitize if it has some limited area, maybe 2 square kilometer by 2 square kilometer area, something. So there are many more things we can do with the help of Google Earth, and let's make it close. And you can, if you are teaching in the class and if you want to show to your students something, geographical phenomena, then what you can do, you can use Google Earth for your presentation. It is a very good source for that. This time you are not watching international boundaries maybe, so here you can choose the borders, and border level also you can see. This is the international borders here, and when you will see the international border, it will appear the international borders of the world. Yeah, you see international borders. Another level you can see the administrative levels, and so you can see the regional first level of administration. Okay, like this. And if you will zoom in, you can see the second level also, maybe. Yeah, so there are some organizations which are working on some specific themes, like USGS working on many themes. One theme you can say that earthquake, and they are providing you the data, not only USGS but another organizations also, like United Nations and another. So they, if they are giving population data, they are giving in KML format also. You can download the data and you can import here. As you can see here, I opened this one, and if you will see, yeah, before that, let's discuss about means in Google. You can search many images here. This is the image of the soil, and I have taken this image as a soil. And if you want to overlay the image, this is the button, add image overlay. You can add, you can browse if you have here soil PNG. Okay, and thereafter you can adjust, and it will be fit. Yeah, you can make up and down, east and west, and you can skew also, like you can rotate also. So it, your map will be, and you can from one side you can make it like this, so you can make it fit like this here, like this. Yeah, so once it is done, you can write like soil here, soil. Okay, so if you are teaching in the class, you can demonstrate to the students, and all colors are showing different soil types here. And if you want to see here in East Tigray zone, this is the Adigrath here. And if this soil map, when it is selected, you can click here and you can increase or decrease the opacity here, like this. So it will be, the many more themes. Like you can see here, there are different types of soils. Why? Because this is a hilly region, I think, and in the hilly region you will find the types will be more of the soils. Not only soil, there are some other things like you can make more images, the images of rainfall and agriculture, and thereafter you can highlight, unhighlight. You can change the opacity to make the students understand the different geographical phenomena and the relationship in between these phenomena. So this is the measurement tool here. You can make line measurement, you can make the path, you can make a polygon, then polygon will give you the area, and you can make the circles also like this here. And yeah, a very important thing is here in the tools part, and when you will go to the options, you can create the 3D views, and you can make the tours. When you are make the tours with Google Earth, you can set your desired parameters, that if there are 6 points, then if you are making the tour, then at each point how much time the Google Earth will wait. And this is the navigation, and here this is general. uh, so navigation tour, catch, 3D view. And the very important thing is, as you can see, that at this time down 37p, and this is so this 37 is a zone here because I have given the projection as UTM. If I will change to degree minute second, it will change to degree minute second here. Degree minute second has been changed, and if I want to see decimal degree, then I can see the decimal degree here. And so this is for showing the latitude and longitude. You can change as per your requirement. Okay, another things also give you some like unit of measurement. It is by default. If you have interest in feet and miles, you can do it. Otherwise, in meters, you can do it here. This is catch, means when you are working with Google Earth, there is some data which will go to the memory. So right now this is 500 MB. You can increase it or you can decrease it. But if you have done some work and that work is important to watch it again, then do not do here this thing, because your previous data will be removed. So this is about touring. When you will change all these things, then the tour speed and the motion and all, it will be changed. So this was about the view. Okay, so the KML, this platform is based on the KML and KMZ. This is the file format. As you are working in ArcGIS, whatever work you are doing, the format will be shapefile. Similarly, if you are doing any work, anything you are doing here, the format will be KML or KMZ. KML is a keyhole markup language, and so if you will go to the file, very important thing here to show you. If you will import, then here all type, all files, you can see here there are different ISRI shapefile also you can import. If you have ISRI data, you can click and you can import the ISRI data shapefile here. Similarly, if you are having some TIFF image, then also you can import and you can see that from which place this TIFF belong. And as CSV file also you can import into the Google Earth. And I think if you have something file, then you can also save to your computer, and thereafter you can import from that. Even you can save the whole folder. If you interested for this folder, you can save your place to your computer, to your hard disk, and it will be saved in your hard disk. Whenever you want, you can import it from your computer to the Google Earth. Then, as we were talking before, that there are many organizations who are the organizations are working, and they are providing you data in the form of KML and KMZ. For an example, you can see here, this is the USGS site, and they are providing the earthquake data. And if you will see the past 30 years data of earthquake by age, by depth, so whatever you want, you can click and you can save that data, and it will be downloaded to your computer. Here it will be downloaded, and I have already downloaded for this demonstration. Let's see. You will go to here, file, and you will go to the import. And if maybe sometimes what happens, if any file type is here, then another files will not appear to you. So for that, you will click here all files, and in the all files you will click here and you will import. When you will import, you will find the data will come here in the temporary places. So once you close this Google Earth, this data will be removed from here. If you want to make it permanent, then you can right click, and here you can save to my place. And once you have done it, it will go to your places, and now it has been moved from your temporary place to your places. And once you will click here like this, okay, it is not still saved. Remember this thing, unless you will not click here, file, save my places. Once you will do save my places, then it will be saved here. And when I will close it, I will reopen it, then I can see here earthquake. So you can double click and you can see the earthquake are given here of last 30 days. And okay, this is earthquake here. Different earthquakes are given, and this is here. The plates are also mentioned here. Okay, and these are the earthquake here. You can make a tour also if you want. You just click here and thereafter click on the play tour. Then it will show you in the form of movement from one place to another place. The last week earthquakes are given in yellow color, and the olders are in white color. So whites will be more because this is older than 1 week, but in the past week, uh, these are the earthquakes of past week. So if you want to save this, then you can save it also, this whole tour. But I think it will be longer one covering the whole world. So let's close it and let's see. You can see any earthquake button and you will find the details of that earthquake here. And you can click details from USGS website. Of this point, earthquake details will be there. Okay. So this was how we can import the KML data. And okay, just I want to remove it. Coming back to here. You can make your own tour also, like suppose if you are doing some work and you are recording a tour, and here this is okay, this is a digrath here, and you can speak also and it will record your voice. This is a digrath here, and place is name. These are the places Adigrath, and thereafter from Adigrath If your presentation is based on Nadigraph here, and from here I think you can tilt also. There is some tilt option. Maybe. So once you think that your means you are explaining the surface of any place, and once it is done, then you can click here. Okay, now it is actually recording is starting now, and you can move here and there the area which you want to demonstrate to the students or to the audience. Then you can show any place, any region here. Okay, you can highlight the showing like this, and if you are highlighting some change, then change also you can show. This was like this was like this before, like this 2000, like this. And once it is done, you can click on stop, and your tour will be, then it will, I'm not moving my mouse, it has recorded the tour for you. So this tour you can save to your computer also by clicking this save button, and you can give any name here. AST will come, and AST you can save to your computer also. AST, it will be saved in your computer, and if it is removed from here, then you can import the tour. So, and if you are doing some kind of mapping of the yes of university here, then as I told you, you can make the marks 1 2 3 4 like this here. This is the first mark. This is the first mark. Okay, this is the second mark here. Second mark here. This is the third mark. Mark number third. And this is the mark number fourth. And you know, this, for an example, this is latitude longitude here. That latitude longitude you can save to your maybe notepad or word, like just for reference, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, mark 4. You can copy from here, and you can give mark 1 latitude longitude is this, mark 2 is this, similarly 3 and 4. Okay, let me make it 4 here. Let me make it 4 here. So once you have marked, you have given 4 points. Thereafter you can make save and save as an image. So here options are given, what resolution you want. If you are doing some very important work where the corners are also very important, if you want to give a special resolution better, then you can make this 1080 SD quality, and your image quality will be very, very nice. Save image, and here you can write edu. edu. Okay, it is saved. Then you can open the Arcmap and you can see this image in the Arcmap, and in Arcmap you can georeference like first, second, third, fourth, you already know. So in Arcmap you can georeference. So this image you have already saved to your computer. Then if you want you can open the Arcmap, and thereafter you can take this image to your Arcmap for georeferencing, and thereafter you can digitize the buildings like D. Here you can go to PP. I saved it here by the name of edu, by the name of edu jpg. Okay, so as you can see here, edu is here. By giving the data frame property, by giving some here coordinate system, that is WGS. But remember, the coordinate system should be meshed with this coordinate system. Here you can see in the option part, the it is given in decimal degree in WGS 1984 model. So here you have to give the WGS 1984. If it is universal marketer, then here you have to give UTM. Okay, so here WGS 1984, apply it. Okay, and here by using the georeferencing tool, georeferencing tool, okay, you can georeference like this, because you have already noted what is the latitude longitude of this place. Suppose here, if you want to see, here you can go to the property. Here it is. So here you just copy and you can paste latitude, longitude, and georeferencing. Here what you have to do, you have to add the points like this. Okay, like this, add xy. So here you have to give the x and y by here, latitude and longitude. So this is the way you can georeference your image. Thereafter you can digitize the image for making the for making any map of any area, and that map you can use for your work. So this was about the Google Earth, and there are many more things which are given there. Once you will explore, then you can find the help also. Okay, in the help part you can see many more things. Okay, so Google Earth is a very good system for means creating the maps. You can create the maps also, you can collect the data, and that data you can save in your computer. Thereafter you can work on this ArcGIS, and you can interchange the work from here to here, here to here. So this was about the Google Earth. Now we will talk about the Google Maps. So now when you will open the Google Maps in Google, you will find the interface like this. Here you can search any place. You can search the directions also uh, by giving the name of the two places here, and by here you can change from hybrid to satellite. Then it will be changed to the satellite map, and in this map you can add your data also, like if you have if you are open like this, then you can add your data here, add layer. So by clicking the add layer, you will see the option, and by clicking here import, you can upload your data. If you are having the data in CSV format, KML format, GPS files, then you can import here, select a file from your device, and let me show you the CSV file which I have uploaded here. This is the data which shows the tourism climate index. So when you will click any point, you will find Adigrad latitude, longitude, January, February to December. So this data is showing the tourism climate index. You can change the style also, and you can draw a line, and by clicking here you can create a new map, or you can print and you can export your data to KML. Once it is exported, the same data you can open in Google Earth, and okay, so by doing all this type of work here, your places, your maps, and suppose here this is tourism climate index, and these are the places, and by clicking here, the very good thing with the Google Map is by clicking here, what you can do is you can share it or embed your map. When you will click here, you can send this link, or you can share with Facebook also. You can use the Twitter also by copying this link. And if you are interested to show this work on your website, then you can click here, embed a map. So this map will be embedded like this, and you can copy this link and you can paste in your website HTML part. So in your website, the map will appear like this. And this Google Map is very nice for visualization. And here we can see the places, the map, and we can see the traffic also. If there are large places like this, here you can see Addis Ababa. This is the real time, means how the traffic is this time. All this green area is fast this time. There is no slow. Why? Because this time you can see here, this is 11:25 p.m. So in all the places, but in some places which are busy places, here little slow traffic is there. We can take this icon and we can click anywhere, like if we make it in Meghalaya, then we can find the Meghalaya here, like this 3D view. will be appear for any place if there is 3D photographs available. There may be another places also in 3D format, like if we'll go to regraph maybe one 3D, like this is Vyasa here in 3D format. So we can also the Google Map for WebGIS work. There are many more things which we can explore if we choose the options. We can change the language also. So this is about the Google Maps. Now we'll talk about ArcGIS Online. Here we'll discuss the brief introduction about ArcGIS Online. In the next video, number 2, 3, and 4, we have to talk about ArcGIS Online only. So here in this video, we will take a brief introduction of ArcGIS Online. So this is the ArcGIS Online, and when you will open the ArcGIS Online in Google, you will find the interface like this. What you have to do is you have to create your profile, and then you have to, after creating the profile, you have to sign in with Google with the ArcGIS Online. Here you can switch to ArcGIS part, that is the ArcGIS here. So what you have to do is you have to click on map. When you will click on the map, you will see the ArcGIS Online interface. It will appear you like this. This is the detail. These details you can read. When you will go to the content, it will show you the contents, and it is like a table of content as you see in the ArcGIS, in the Arcmap. So whatever data you are making here, you can change your base map. There are many more base maps. Around 12 base maps are given. If you are interested for imagery, you can click on imageries here. Like this, it will be changed. If you are interested for topographic or terrain, then you can see the terrain maps. Terrain maps here. So this is the content part. Here you have to add the contents. For adding the contents, you can search the layer. You can browse from Living Atlas. You can add layer from web. You can add layer from a file, and you can add the map nodes. When you will click add layers from file, then you can add the shapefiles, CSV, GPX, and GeoJSON. So this part we will discuss in the next video, how we can add the files from our computer to ArcGIS Online. Similarly, we can search also. So, if we are having our own data, then it will come to my content. Suppose if I am having some data related to Ethiopia, maybe like the Ethiopia dams and reservoirs. So this data is given in my content. If I will click here, I will find all the details. I can search in the ArcGIS Online also in Ethiopia, like health facilities. So whatever data I will add, it will add to my contents. So these green points are showing the health facilities in Ethiopia. You can click any health facility and you will find the details. Here, this is the hospital serves about 1000 people in the town Singata. Then, whatever you are adding, you can see in the details in the content parts. It will come to your content parts here. And suppose here the dams and reservoir here, this one, I can edit also this part. And if any data is I have to edit, I can edit here. Okay, the details are here. The legends are given, and this is the add part, this is the edit part, base map part. I can save it. When I will click save, then it will give me an option to give the name. I can give any name, but it is must to give any tag. Maybe it is related to education, then I will save it. So it will saved here AS. After saving, what I can do, I can share it, and I can share to some specific people, or I can share it to the public. So this is the link of this map which I have created with ArcGIS Online. And a very important thing is here embed this map. I can embed in my website. So what I want home button, base map selection, larger and shorter. What theme I want, light or green. I can add scale bar, location, map details also, and legends also. So when anyone click the legend, what will come? Details or legend. So this option are here. Thereafter, I can copy this link and I can paste in my website, and anyone can see here this one. So this is I can print also, I can measure also, I can find the places, and I can create the presentation also with the help of ArcGIS Online. So this time this ArcGIS Online is in free version mode. If there is a paid version which is given for 2 weeks, we can go for analysis. So when I will prepare the video number 3, I will show you how we can go for analysis, like hotspot analysis, spatial analysis, route networking, and there are many kinds of analysis which we can do. And there are more options given when I click the hospitals here. When I click here, I can see the table. It will generate to me the table here, and I can see in the tabular form. I can change the style also, like if I have to create the heat map, I can choose this one. So in which area there are more health facilities can be shown here. The low area is shown in the light green color, and where the facilities are more, it will go to the red and yellow. So we can see here in Addis Ababa there are more health facilities than another places. So this is how we can create the heat maps. We can change the symbols also, which symbol, whatever the symbol is suitable for, we can choose that. And if we want to show the any attribute, then we can give the attributes. So it will show you the name of the places for show location and only. And there are many more things we can go for some conditional statement that I need the hospitals where the bed facilities is more than this. I can give here the statements also, and I can add the expressions also by giving more than two attributes. And here when I will go for creating the labels, I can create the pop-ups when I'm creating the labels here. Then for labels I can give some expressions also, and these expressions will help me to make more than one attribute at a time from this custom part. So ArcGIS Online, because this platform is giving us more capabilities to perform our we can add our GIS related data, we can do some analysis, we can present it here, and we can share it. So ArcGIS Online is going to help us in many more ways. So we'll use and we'll discuss it in another videos. So this was about some online platform for WebGIS. In the next video, we'll discuss in detail how we can add our data in ArcGIS Online. So for this video number 1, it was a brief introduction of the platforms and the introduction of WebGIS. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching.